Hi, Claire.
Hi, Annie, and welcome to Off the Cuff.
Yeah, it's great being back here.
Yeah, we've had a little break.
Yes, we started this podcast in pandemic time, thinking, we got to talk about what's going on in the world, and then it blew up. Like the pandemic now looks like the nice time. Pandemic time. No,
I don't know. It's just the whole world has gone nuts in a way.
Yeah, today sitting down, what topic are we going to talk about? It's more like, what misery are we going to talk about
doom
today?
and gloom, and we can look for something, I don't know, light-hearted or something. Well, we can't even talk about this amazing long summer we've had because it's all due to climate change.
Oh yeah, true. That would have been a good thing to talk about.
Hasn't it been a wonderful autumn? Haven't we had some lovely sunny weekends?
Oh,
but no, we're not even allowed to talk about
the weather has been so good.
And it's only going to get better.
Right? Oh, but that's not a good thing. That's not a good thing either.
So even the weather. And now we have the big F word coming up.
That's right.
And I don't even know how I feel about it. Before I'm not a football fan at all.
Me neither.
But I used to like World Cup because it was bringing countries together, and it was it was something that even if you didn't like football, you'd watch the World Cup.
That's right. Well, same with like the Olympics, things like that bring countries together. No.
Yeah.
All right. So what happened here?
Well, I don't know. It's a bit late now to be talking about it, to be honest. It's a bit late now to be complaining about it and seeing the reality of it, the whole world has to succumb to a country where human rights aren't recognised, not to mention women's rights, homosexual rights. And we all have to sit back and go, keep quiet for 3 weeks because it's football and because it means a lot of money.
Yeah, and I think that's the problem with football, is that all these politics that go around it.
Money.
Yeah, the money. Power. And how that just takes priority over everything else, right?
Yeah.
As long as there's money involved, as long as there's football involved.
Yeah, who really is going to benefit at the end of the day?
Yeah, that's a good question. I doubt it's the Qatarians.
And who's going to suffer? Or who has suffered? And will we ever actually know what goes on? They're going to respect to a certain extent. They're not going to arrest people of the same gender holding hands. They're not going to arrest them during the World Cup. And
then afterward, yes.
Yeah.
And then everything goes back to normal.
Yeah. Some people even said, this might change their mentality. Really?
I highly doubt
it. To think that.
Well, no, who knows? We see what's going on as well in Iran with like the female protests.
Yeah.
And that seems to be, sticking. It seems to be taking off. It seems to be getting bigger. So who knows? Maybe there is a
light somewhere, no?
Maybe there is, yeah. Maybe there's a silver lining behind this cloud. No? Yeah. Maybe afterward, I saw that it was allowed to carry, LGBTQ flags in the stadium. Maybe afterward.
Would you though?
Yes, I think people will. I think people really will. Yeah, because it's allowed. And so maybe after it's allowed, maybe there'll be some Qatarians who say, okay, I want to keep using this flag. Who knows?
Well, I'd like to think so. Maybe I'm a bit too, especially the news today that Trump is
no. We can't go there. Change topic, Claire. I can't. I'm sorry. Yes, that's another thing happening in the world.
Just like, where are we going? We're going backwards. We're going forwards. We're going back. Well, where are we going?
Okay, so there's all this craziness going on. We don't know which way we're going, which way's north, which way's south. And how do you personally deal with all this chaos in the world?
Well, I'd like to say, but ignoring it sounds terrible, but I think the less I read and the less doom and gloom stories I see, then obviously it doesn't affect you as much. It doesn't mean that you're not aware of what's going around, but I tend to focus more maybe on my day-to-day, meeting people, talking to people, getting on with your day, getting through the day. I think
enjoying your little bubble.
Enjoying your little bubble, I suppose, yeah, because pandemic did teach us a lot about bubbles.
That's right. And to be honest, I think before the idea of, they live in a bubble, it was a negative connotation to it, had a negative connotation to it, but now it's almost a survival tactic.
Yes, I think so. I think we need our little bubbles to give us some sanity and to try and find some comfort in what's going on outside the bubble.
That's right. That's right. Well, it's November, so I've got Thanksgiving coming up, and
oh yes,
it's kind of sometimes it's hard, looking for all the positive things going on in the world to be thankful for. But I guess I'll go back to my
what are you
bubble.
going to be thankful? What have you come up with?
I've come back up to my bubble. I've come to my bubble. I'm healthy. I'm happy. I'm working. My family's healthy and happy. The basic little things that we should
simple
probably
things in life that we have to be grateful for.
That's right.
And be thankful.
That's right.
Well, I mean, we probably will have another off the cuff maybe after Thanksgiving. So if I don't see or hear from you before then, I hope you have a really nice Thanksgiving.
Thank you.
See you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye.